Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Sufi, your guide for this Indira car tour, and I will tell you all about the things that you will see in Kampung Pematang Pau. So if you have any questions, please ask. It's my job to answer them, and all my time is free to talk to you, dear tourists. So in Kampung Pematang Pau, there are various land use that you will see, such as residential area, educational area, and agricultural area. So there are many agricultural sites in Kampung Pematang Pau, which are self-funded crops, musal species crops, palm oil tree crops, sugarcane crops, and many more. And these crops are usually located near the residential area, and some of the houses has their own agricultural space. And most of the vegetation in this area are edible, such as bananas, sugarcanes, rambutan, durian, and so many more. For residential area, it consists of three types of arrangement, which are group, scatter, and housing lot. And most of the house group in a certain area consists of 4 to 7 houses, while scattered houses are frequently located far away from other houses. However, there are only a few of lot houses that are served by government for their workers. Okay, so right now we are at the starting point of our journey, and in the left corner it will bring us to the Agro Sabah farm, but unfortunately it is a restricted point in Google Maps, so we will go to the right way that will lead us to our whole site. In front of you is a narrow village road that can fit until 2 cars. On your left side is a common scattered vegetation settings, while on your right is an open green area that you will see again and again as we go along the way. So ladies and gentlemen, right now we are entering the residential area of our site. So on your left and right you will see housing with such a huge compound with a huge amount of vegetations in their yards. So you may have noticed there's a beautiful creature on the right side of the road. So we call them as livestock. And although it's only one here in the picture, it is actually a very common view to see them roaming in the village area, and that includes cows, goats, and also chickens. Okay, so right now, in front of you is a traditional Malay house that was combined with the modern architectural style. As you can see, the upper story was made by wooden, while the bottom story was made by cement. And if you look up, you will notice that the Malay road planting often uses palms as their street planting, accompanied by fruit trees such as rambutans and duku that also can give shades to the users. So, ladies and gentlemen, please keep your eyes open for a very unique traditional Malay house that we will see in a few minutes. Okay everyone, heads up! In front of you is a traditional Malay house that were built entirely with woods and timber. So their roofing type shows the great influence that they have had in the past, and this might be the traditional house with the most strong characters that you will ever found in Pekan. So we are coming up to our first significant facilities that can be used by the community, which is the Surau Pematang Pau. So Surau Kampung Pematang Pau, also known as Surau Al-Hidayah, was managed by the Pusat Perubatan Darul Shifa Pekan Pahang. So besides of being the main worshipping area for the Muslim around, the organisation also actively hold events such as religious talks and Eid feasts for the Pekan community. So my dear tourists, everyone is welcome to enjoy the scenic green view of Kampung Pematang Pau before arriving at our second significant facilities. Okay, if you look to the east, you will find Bilik Gerakan Don Pekan and also a chendol stall. Well, of course, the chendol stall is out of the sight since it is still early in the morning, because in the village, they usually open the chendol stall in the evening. So, if you are looking for a place to eat chendol, this might be the place that you are searching for. just next to it is the Jabatan Pertanian Pekan that was established in 1905. Its main role is to implement the agricultural policies that had been outlined by the government, such as enhancing human resource development and ensuring food and environmental safety. Okay, so the next significant facility is the legendary Warung Pak Atan, where they serve variety of dishes such as mi udang, kway teow and also noodle, with delightful desserts like cendol and ABC. So you guys might come here to get the feeling of taking a breakfast or lunch in the village area that is surrounded by a very beautiful scenery. Okay, so guys, now we are going to enter the corner of this road and see what's up ahead. So jom. So now on your right, you will see the Istana Abu Bakar quarters. And next to the quarters is the Surau Istana Abu Bakar that was securely fenced and utilised by nearby residential at Kampung Pancur. So now we are entering deeper to the road and we are now coming up to the Istana Abu Bakar Palace from rear gate that are safely secured with fencing and surveilled tightly by royal officers. That is the end of the road. So now we are going back to the Warung Pak Atan's road and we will continue our journey from there. So next stop is the Tabika, which means Taman Bimbingan Kanak-Kanak. So it is organised by an organisation called Kemas at the Pematang Pau. So it provides early education opportunities for children aged 4 to 6 years. Right now, we are reaching SK Sri Terentang, where it was first established in 1927 and known as Sekolah Kemasaan Perempuan Pekan. So that ends the educational area, and now we are done. We are back with the residential area. As you can see, the community here is really friendly with their lifestyles. So, one of the significant natural view is a small stream here. Although it might look small, it actually came from the marvelous Sungai Pahang. So on your left, you will see a residential area, and if you look up, you will notice an interesting palm species called Ravenella madagascariensis, also known as traveller's palm. And this is actually a very unique sight that you can only see in the villages housing area and not in the town area. Okay, so for this intersection, we are going left, and as we turn the corner here, we will see a huge private orchard ready for plantations, and when turning right, we will find our Surau Baitul Huda that actively hold events and religious talks for the community. So sadly, we are now coming up to our last significant facility station, which is the Bangkit Pekan Enterprise. So some facts that we have about the Bangkit Pekan Enterprise is that it is one of the perusahaan industri kecil and asas tani supervised under respective Jabatan Pertanian Malaysia. And this local industry has been established since 2000. And their experts are mainly in producing iconic local desserts such as puding diraja Pekan, kuih bangkit and pastries. And some of the service provided are banquet catering with affordable prices. So that will be the end of our journey, and I would like to thank you for your attention, and on behalf of Indiraloka Tours, we wish you a pleasant and memorable vacation here in Kampung Pematang Power. So thank you so much.